Stocks advanced Thursday after December's consumer price report came in line with economist expectations and showed signs of cooling inflation. The Dow Jones Industrial Average gained 295 points, or 0.9%. The S&P 500 added 0.6%, while the Nasdaq Composite traded up 0.6%. The December report showed a 0.1% dip in prices from November but was still 6.5% higher than the prior year. In November, the report showed a 0.1% monthly gain and an annual pace of 7.1%. The CPI excluding food and energy prices was also in line with expectations, showing a month-over-month gain of 0.0%. The so-called core index was 5.7% higher than a year ago in December. Stocks rallied in recent sessions as investors bet the CPI report would confirm a weakening inflation trend. Investors have watched in recent months for data signaling cooling inflation in hopes it can give the Federal Reserve justification for further slowing interest rate hikes. Boston Fed President Susan Collins said in an interview with the New York Times Wednesday that she's leaning toward a smaller, quarter percentage point rate hike at the next meeting. Investors will be watching for Fed speakers slated for the remainder of the week, including Collins and Minneapolis Fed President Neel Kashkari, said Huw Roberts, head of analytics at Quant Insight. They will also watch for other economic data in the coming weeks, such as the employment cost index, for insights into the health of the economy. This push and pull is going to be maintained for a few weeks, Roberts said. There's no single catalyst in today's data that is going to give either the risky asset guys the vindication they need or the Fed the vindication they need. After a topsy-turvy morning, stocks traded up. The Dow traded up 290 points, or 0.8%. At its highest, the 30 stock index advanced 0. It traded down as much as 0.5% as investors initially responded to the CPI data. The S&P 500 was up 0.5%. That's close to its largest gain of the day at 0.6% and far from the low, at which point the broad index slipped 0.8%. The Nasdaq Composite gained about 0.5%, fractionally off session highs. At its lowest point, the index lost 1.2%.